the simple things. And God says because they didn't do that, they would have enemies. They would be hungry. You know what I believe this means for us? I believe you're going to have a literal enemy like Israel did. No. But what I believe he was saying to us is that when we don't have the joy, we'll find ourselves starving for things. When we don't have the joy, we'll find ourselves being in a naked condition. What's naked is vulnerableness. It's out to the open. We'll find ourselves very vulnerable. You'll be in need of everything, and you'll have a yoke. The lack of joy, whether we understand it or not, puts a yoke on us. You'll have a yoke on your life that will be hard to get out of. So I'm going to look, because I believe from this scripture that joy is so important. I'm going to look today, and probably also tonight, at joy. And we're going to start by looking at some things that will kill your joy. Some things that you're doing right now that you may or may not realize is stealing your joy. Number one, some of these are practical. Some of them are scriptural things. But we're just going to look at these and then get into later on how we can get our joy back. Number one, when we overanalyze our situations, or simply having a mindset where we're just thinking way too much. There was a man that I had met at some point. A man, he had come here some years ago, and he was the biggest analytical person I have ever met. We would get out of churches sometimes on Sundays and all week long, and he would call my cell phone, and sometimes this particular gentleman would leave 8-minute long messages. And the only thing he was doing was opining about the analyticalness of what he was thinking. He analyzed everything. He analyzed God. He analyzed the message. He analyzed his life. And it got so bad that literally, and I'm not just saying this, literally, he was driving himself crazy. Because he was making things a lot larger and a lot bigger than what they were. He was thinking about it. I'm a thinker. I like to look at situations, and I like to say point A will help me with B, and B will help me with C. I sit down, I write everything out. I am like that. But I'll never forget one time God messed me up. Has God ever messed you up before with things? One time God asked me a question. He said, Greg, how you're trying to put the puzzle together and you don't even have all the pieces yet.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Greg, you're trying to figure out the answer and you don't even know the equation that the mathematical question brings. And that really touched me. And what God was trying to say, Greg, don't you worry about it. How can you worry about things that you don't even know? And while you're trying to worry and say, well, this doesn't fit here and that doesn't fit here. The money doesn't fit here. The health bill doesn't fit here. God's saying, you don't understand. I am the Alpha and I am the Omega. I am the beginning and I am the ending. I know it all. I understand it all. While we're trying to figure it all out, God's trying to say, I've had it figured out from the beginning. If you just trust on me, everything will be all right. Give God a great hand clap of praise.